Good morning, this is Keith Wilkinson with the latest headlines from the Central Newsroom at 2 o'clock. Police have appealed for witnesses to come forward following a crash that killed 4 men on the M5 near Gloucester. A Peugeot car careered through cones at a contraflow. It hit a Vauxhall travelling in the opposite direction and then exploded into flames. It's still not known why the accident happened. A short time ago, police said the dead men were from Stockport and South Wales. In Ireland, 3 men have now appeared in court charged in connection with the abduction of the dentist, John O'Grady. They've all been remanded in custody. 3 people have been seriously wounded in a shooting inside a Buc-ee's in Belfast. Police say 2 gunmen burst in and sprayed the premises with bullets. In America, a judge has withdrawn his nomination to the Supreme Court after meeting with President Reagan. Judge Ginsburg pulled out after admitting using marijuana during the 60s and 70s. A look at the weather now for the central region, and there's going to be patchy fog around, particularly at dawn. It'll take some time to clear in the morning, but brighter weather is expected by the afternoon. A maximum temperature of 6 Celsius, and that's 43 Fahrenheit. Well, that's it from me for now. I'll be back in just over an hour's time with another bulletin.
Many videos have remote control, but to set the timer, some people still go to extraordinary lengths. On the other hand, with a new Amstrad programmer, you just sit back and lift a finger, tap in the settings on its simple step-by-step system, and shoot. It even turns a 4-hour tape into an 8-hour tape. The new Amstrad 8-hour programmer video. And at £329, it won't stretch your budget.
You know, this reminds me of life in the outback. Stars for a roof, sound of the kookaburra, and a drop or 2 of the ice-cold Fosters. Of course, back home we're not so rough on the women. Still, this'll raise the tone. Like liquid gold waltzing on the tongue.
Okay, everybody, it's the Gay Gordons!
No, that's fair enough. Girls could probably do with a bit of a rest.
Foster's, the amber nectar.
When you put your back into a big, tough job, you gotta have something you can get your teeth into. New McCoy's potato chips, made to McCoy's original recipe. Specially selected potatoes cut into extra thick slices for the biggest, crunchiest home-style chips. That's the real McCoy, with a whole lot more potato taste. The big chip from the big country.
Pepsi, the choice for a new generation.
Knock it on the head.
Knock it on the head.
Have a copperhead.
Knock it on the head. Knock it on the head.
Have a copperhead.
Knock it on the head. Knock it on the head.
Have a copperhead. The cider that takes some beating.
Head and shoulders? I didn't know you had dandruff. I don't.
Don't have dandruff. Have great-looking hair.
Few pleasures compare with relaxing in front of a good video. Of course, one needs something as ingenious as the new Hitachi video with transmitter. Everything is remote control. Programming for a start. Next week's movie? Simple. Then there's picture in picture. So I can check what's on TV while watching video. Or vice versa. And Super Indexer. Brilliant. A sort of electronic bookmark that goes straight to the start of each recording on the cassette until it finds the one I want. After all, when I'm as relaxed as this, you wouldn't want me to have to get up, would you?
Total remote control video. Lie back and think of Hitachi.
Who said a cannibal is someone who goes into a restaurant and orders the waiter?
The game of quotations. It makes you say the funniest things.
Yes, it's the duo who brought you the worldwide million-seller West End Girls and followed up last year with Love Comes Quickly, Opportunities and Suburbia. This year, It's a Sin, a worldwide #1. What have I done to deserve this with the 60s soul singer Dusty Springfield? Rent premiered at the London Palladium before millions of British TV viewers. All these 3 singles are on the LP along with Heart, Hit Music, One More Chance, I Want to Wake Up.
Knock it on the head.
Knock it on the head.
Have a copperhead.
Knock it on the head. Knock it on the head.
Have a copperhead.
Knock it on the head. Knock it on the head.
Have a copperhead. The cider that takes some beating.
Over 18, unemployed 6 months.
The job training scheme? You're joking.
And what have you got to lose?
Self-respect.
You won't get pushed into some dead-end job. What have you got to lose?
Face. What if I can't stand it?
Give it a try. What have you got to lose?
Money.
You still get your dole. So what have you got to lose?
Future. It's not a real job.
But it's real experience with an employer and a chance to get better qualified. Ring free on 0800 400 402 or drop into the job centre and get your foot in the door. What have you got to lose? Nothing. Not even 10p.
Just returning your... Oh, Stan's back in amazement. He's actually gone and bought himself a CD player. And it's a Pioneer, no less. Still, they're all the same.
No, Derek, this is the Pioneer Multiplay. It takes 6 discs.
6? I've got hundreds.
No, this machine takes 6 discs.
So?
Well, I can program it to play 32 tracks in any order I want, and if I press this, it'll play the whole lot at random until I tell it to stop.
Yeah, but you pay through the nose for those kind of gimmicks, Johnny.
Only 50 quid more than you paid for your single disc machine, Derek.
50 quid?
Mm-hmm. Do you like Paganini?
Nah, I never eat foreign food.
The Pioneer Multiplay. For just £50 more than a single disc machine, it's music to your Pioneers.
Good morning. The latest news from Central with John Toolin at 2 o'clock. 4 children are recovering this morning after they were rescued by neighbours when their house near Belfast was firebombed. The children were asleep when the attack took place on the house in Dunmurry. A 21-year-old man from Birmingham has been charged with kidnapping a policeman. He'll appear before Smethwick magistrates tomorrow. The man, who comes from West Bromwich, has also been charged with reckless driving and the unauthorised taking of a motor coach. And a man will appear before magistrates in Lancashire tomorrow, charged with the murder of a 16-year-old boy. Jason Howarth's body was found with stab wounds outside the Crown Hotel in Cone on Friday night. Health officials say a doctor who died after he contracted the AIDS virus did not infect any of his patients. Dr. Frank Goodwin, a kidney specialist, died 6 weeks ago from pneumonia associated with AIDS. The state visit to Britain by Italy's president has been cancelled. The decision follows the collapse of the country's government. Talks begin tomorrow to form a new government. Look at the weather: an early ground frost, but rain spreading to most parts later. The minimum temperature 1 Celsius, that's 34 Fahrenheit. That's all for now. The next news on Central just before 3 o'clock.